welcome back to Boujee Bravo Bitches, where we talk all that Bravo tea from basic to bougie. We're your hosts. I'm Jenna.
I'm Darcy.
And I'm Amanda. Let's get into it, bitch.
Episode! Happy 100!
I didn't realize you did that on purpose.
What?
I didn't. I just rolled with it after Jenna went with it.
What happened?
She popped open a can.
Right. That was good, though. That was good. You should edit this part out so that it sounded like we did.
Leave it in.
Just leave it in.
Unreal.
And flawless. Guys, 100 episodes. That's like 2 years.
That's dedication.
You guys were amazing. So
I'm really just dedicated to being your guys' friend. But
yeah, basically, it's used to gab.
But thank you to our listeners.
Mm-hmm.
We're still doing it because there's more than one of you out there
that aren't related to us.
Yeah, well, that's debatable. But
I remember when we first started, Jenna's like, Amanda, your family just keeps following us. She's like, you have so many people in your family.
You do. I have like
I'm like, no, she's like,
this family member. My family won't even listen or follow. I don't think my husband's ever heard an episode, and at this point, he shouldn't listen to it.
Yeah.
I think it's better that way.
Maybe. But check us out on our Instagram because we are posting 100 of our favorite Bravo moments in honor of our 100th episode.
They're good ones. They're super good ones.
Yeah, they're good, you guys.
I went to the archives. They're not
as you should.
No new age stuff. And honestly, you know what it taught me? That Real Housewives of Atlanta used to be so fucking good, and it made me really sad for how bad it's gotten.
Mm-hmm.
It's sad.
Yeah, it is sad because it used to be good.
All of the franchises used to be a lot better than they are.
I know.
Hot take.
You want to know something? A few of mine were Candy too, and like Candy got so boring in the last few seasons that like I forgot she used to be like funny.
Mm. Well, you have your T-shirt to remind you.
The lies.
I know that you guys don't like Paige, but I was on TikTok today, and one of the Giggly Squads posted up, and she was talking about Mormon housewives, and I feel like that's so much more authentic than any of the Real Housewives that we're getting now because they just started filming and they all just want to be famous.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Yes, exactly.
I mean, Taylor's willing to air her shit out to anybody that will listen, and that is why she is great TV.
Maybe like the presidency, we need to have a cap on some of these cities, or like some of the housewives. Like you can only be on for 8 seasons. Make it count.
Term limits.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the word I was.
And I don't want people who want to
girl.
produce their own show. The reason that Roni doesn't work is because they're self-producers. They want to look good for the camera. They don't want to air out their dirty laundry. They are all curated with an image that they want to uphold.
They're all of them, though. All of the franchises.
Influencers being housewives is like not working out. That's like the issue. I think we need people with real jobs.
Give me a woman of retirement age who loves an afternoon cocktail and talking shit with her friends and let it fucking rip.
Yeah. I mean, give me a freaking camera.
No.
No.
It's like we're on dangerous territory giving you a microphone. Camera's too far.
Seriously.
Fine. It's fine.
Well, thank you for being with us for 100 episodes, people. And check us out at Boujee Bravo Bitches for our 100 favorite moments. We'll be posting them all day.
Yay.
Let's see here, guys. It was not a news-heavy week. I won't lie to you. Not a news-heavy week. You guys shared this with me, and then I saw it posted a couple places. But like Dolo is going to make a cameo on some Real Housewives of Rhode Island, which I've heard is basically like the Jersey replacement.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I heard it's supposedly more Italian than Jersey. So.
I mean, I guess Pauly D's from there, so makes sense.
We'll watch and see.
I didn't even realize that. You're so right, Jenna.
I guess it is. I mean, it is a pretty Italian place. It's very small. But I was hoping it was going to be like rich people summering in Rhode Island, but I guess that's
I think more of like the Kennedys and when Taylor Swift that $50 million mansion. Like that's what I thought.
Old
I
money.
told you guys this week, but Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift bought a place in Boca.
Maybe he'll run into him.
I have to deal with the traffic from the president and Taylor Swift. I am over it.
I always say, bring people problems.
Yeah. And he's already been like, he was working out in Miami. I'm like, why didn't you just buy a place in Miami? Like,
That's what I thought. I actually saw that, and it was right after you told me he bought the place in Boca. I'm like, why didn't they buy in Miami?
I feel like because
they buy a house together.
I don't think it was separate.
I think it's his house. I'm pretty sure. It's in a very sought after waterfront neighborhood.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to look it up.
Anywho.
Is it far from you?
No, yeah, not far. I mean, Boca's not that big, but every place because of traffic takes like at least 20 minutes.
Okay, that's not far. I live in Jersey. Anywhere you go takes 20 minutes. Going a mile to the grocery store takes like 15 minutes.
Yeah, same. A lot of lights.
A lot of cars. A lot of people. I always say people and strip malls.
I'm glad that Dolo at least like found a place because she's the only one that tried to keep it going. Yeah. So I'm glad they found her a place to land. You know. These other people, they're about to be has-beens with no jobs. It's not like I honestly feel like they're holding off. They're not going to say it's over or whatever, or we're recasting or anything. They're holding off to see that if enough time passes, can we get Melissa and Teresa to film together again?
And I'm like, going to go with a hard no, because Teresa... She did a podcast with Gia.
Yeah. Did you hear what she said?
And just shit talking. Well, it's never going to happen.
Whose storylines were fake? And she's like, why don't you ask Melissa?
She said most of hers weren't real.
So funny. You guys, I'm going to see Craig this weekend.
I'm so jealous.
For you.
He always comes to the home show. He's come the last couple years. I haven't gone for whatever, I guess, because I don't care about the home show really. But now... I felt like the only way I could get my husband to go is like because I told him we're going to a home show and he's like, cool, like home renovation and stuff. I'm like, yeah, exactly.
Classic bait and switch.
And my husband and Romeo are going to the home show to see Craig. But I got like just a VIP ticket to his thing, which by the way, super cheap compared to the appearances that they do on their own. Or like if you want to go to Pillows and Beer, I bet you it costs 3 times what I just paid for his VIP experience, which comes with his book signed by him.
I didn't realize he had a book.
Yeah, it came out a couple years ago.
Did you have it already?
No, I don't actually. I don't. So we're going to do that on Sunday. I'm excited.
Send lots of pics.
Will do.
What is Romeo going to wear?
That's a really good question because I'm like, ooh, do we go like Southern Charm chic? I don't dress like that.
No, you should. You should wear like a cute little summer dress.
I mean, I'm definitely don't own any like Lily Pulitzer, so don't expect that. I'm not walking around looking like a fucking patterned highlighter. Not happening.
Oh God.
Couldn't be me. Although I will tell you what my new thing is. Let me tell you. Athletic skirts. I'm wearing them all day, every day. It's like I have pickleball every fucking day of the week.
You know what? That gives like Boca stay-at-home mom.
Yes,
so
it tracks.
Exactly. Yeah. Just cut that on with a hat that says like "Mama."
Exactly. How many of those do you see at the Whole Foods on a Wednesday afternoon?
It's all of us. We're all there together with our rubber Birkenstocks and our athletic skirts.
Not the Birkenstocks.
The rubber ones. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Absolutely not. Absolutely.
Oh yeah. I just bought 2 new pairs.
Oh my God.
It's me, Boca Mom, in the Jerusalem Cruisers.
Boca Burks.
The Boca Burks.
Anywho, so I think I said this to you guys, or no, I was talking to Amanda about it, right? So Ladies of London got announced, and we were like, oh, will she, won't she, Juliet, Angus, is that her name? Be on it. But apparently Chanel Ayan let it slip that she is going to be a Real Housewife of London because that got recasted. So that's what she's on, not Ladies of London.
They need to find a place for Chanel because she's too good of a personality.
They really do. It really bothers me that like Dubai is on pause just because of like logistical issues. But I guess, I mean,
just have their season be a girls' trip all the time.
Yeah, like come to America on a girls' trip. They're here all the time. I mean, what's her name is from Miami.
But I think you get different content with a girls' trip than you do with a full season.
Yeah.
right? So.
For sure, but they do give a good girls trip.
I need Chanel all the time.
Yeah. Okay, so I sent you guys this too. The Bravo posted this thing like the McBee Dynasty season 2, and I was like, what the fuck is this? So apparently it was a Peacock original, which I told. Who's I telling this, Darcy? I went to my Peacock to see it, and someone had already watched an episode. And I said, "Oh, are you into Cowboys these days?" I did not watch the McBee Dynasty.
Who has access to your Peacock?
Just me and my husband, and it wasn't me. He is notorious for falling asleep and like letting things roll on. But
I absolutely love that.
Yeah,
I think I'm gonna watch season 1. I feel like this could be something I'm into. I'm into Southern. I'm into family.
Well,
if it's not overproduced.
I hope that it's like a reality TV version of Yellowstone, because that's what I'm looking for.
I mean, that's the vibes that it gives.
I'm gonna watch season 1. It's not coming out until I forget what they said, June 30th, maybe.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to watch season 1, but I still have to get through Mom Talk too.
I have one not finished.
I'm a busy person,
and you're busy.
No, listen, I also don't have Hulu on my phone anymore. The only place I have it is on my bedroom television.
She got Hulu. I got it back. That's the only reason
I know you got it back. I don't have it on my phone.
It would take me a year to watch it at this point.
That's what's gonna happen to me. It's gonna take me 100 years. I just put it on when I'm at work. Also, I'm on jury duty every day. Okay.
Here we go.
I'm busy.
I am very busy.
I'm on jury duty, so I am very busy. I did watch about 7 hours of TikTok today, though.
Oh yeah, no,
not that busy.
There was no jury duty tonight.
Alex is going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Yes, Alex Earl is going to be on Dancing with the Stars.
Did they announce anyone else?
No, they usually put out like one or two people like before they announce the full cast. Like they put out people that you'll be excited about. Like Ariana, they had announced her like a month before the cast.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Announcement. They're on tour right now. You know, I'm a huge Dancing with the Stars, huge Bachelor Nation girly. So if you ever want to know, Emma and Alan, they're dancing pros. They have been dating for 2 years in secret. They just hard launched their relationship on tour at a show. They like kissed during their dance. And everyone's been speculating for 2 years that they've been dating because she was engaged to Sasha. Their engagement fell apart. So
your television knowledge is wildly impressive.
It really is.
I run the gamut of shows.
You did
yes, you know,
it's quite impressive.
Thank you very much. Anyways, there was a Family Feud thing. Did you guys see it?
Mm-mm.
It was Cynthia, Alexia, Eva from Atlanta, Dorinda, and Melissa Gorga were on Family Feud together this week.
I feel like Dorinda's never mind. I thought it was Dolores, not Dorinda.
Yeah. So I guess they're on Family Feud. But that's like all the time. There's always Housewives on Family Feud.
Yeah.
And probably Melissa's like, because she's going to be on that wife swap thing. For 10 minutes, you know. Teresa got a whole wedding special, but you do you, boo, on your wife swap. Hey. People, the vitriol and hate people still have for Teresa is so real, honestly. Like, I reposted that page 6 thing today, and like 10 people in our inbox were like, "Fuck Teresa, Teresa's like, fuck Teresa." I'm like, down like.
Type of people, that's so crazy. I need to
guys. Did you hear that? I think like Aunt Becky went to jail. I think Terry.
Yes, I heard that.
Going to be going to jail for paying for their kid to go to Yale.
Yes,
there is speculation that they paid for their child to get into Yale.
Yikes!
Yeah, heard that.
They denied, but they deny everything. So.
Yeah, deny.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like they are so smart that they probably like bribed in a better way. So I don't think
that's what I think too. I don't think they did like. Well, did you guys ever watch the documentary on that?
But it was like rowing, right?
Yeah. Well, it wasn't rowing. They paid a recruiter to like find ways for these kids because it was like multiple kids to get in, and like Becky's kids were on the rowing team, so it was
Mm-hmm. And the other one was Felicity Huffman, but she served more time than Aunt Becky, right?
Yeah.
She served a full 30 days.
Can you imagine having to go to jail for 30 days because you paid for your child to get into college?
You know what? At this point, where I'm at in my journey of a stay-at-home mom, working momhood, I would love a 30-day vacation. 30 days. I don't have to cook for anyone. Like, sign me up.
Assigned bedtime.
Yeah, I love it. Sign me up. I can take a few classes. Great. Fucking great. The Summer House reunion looks dropped because we got the reunion trailer too, which was interesting.
I hated every single one of them.
Gabby looked good.
Easter brunch, I'm over it. These pastels. Ugh.
I'm just upset it's a whole reunion about bed. Ugh. Get over it. Get a new thing.
It's disgusting. You know, I read an article on the Daily Mail that like bed rotting is super bad for your health. So
it is.
You fucking think?
You're not supposed to go in your bed unless it's to sleep. It's bad for your sleep pattern too. It's terrible for your sleep pattern.
Yeah.
Because you don't associate your bed with sleep anymore. Okay, so let's just talk about these looks. I think that Lindsay and Gabby look good. Gabby looked the best, I'll be honest. She didn't bring anything to the season, but she brought a good dress to the reunion. Lindsay, it's like coming on a little strong. I don't like the like weird asymmetrical pushing up toppy thingy, but that's fine. Amanda found a way to make a sexy dress look like an oversized t-shirt. So there's
Girl's
that.
got a gift.
I don't know what this weird thing is on Paige's dress, but without it, it's just blah. Lexi looks like she's supposed to be at the Ron J reunion. Did Sierra borrow this from Mrs. Roper or from Kathy Hilton? Like, why is she wearing a muumuu with a feather attached to it? Bad. It's all around bad. The guys looked much better than the women. Aside from Jesse with the black t-shirt and the black weird little like dance shoes.
Carl had normal footwear.
Yeah.
I don't like the
Kyle always looks
socks. You have to wear socks. I don't like the no socks look. Excuse me out.
No.
We're going to be...
Well, hold on. You've got, like, hard feelings about the type of sock that you wear.
Just don't like Carl. Just say it. It's okay.
Well, no, I also don't like no socks and ugly footwear and ugly shoes. So I feel like that's valid.
Everybody's feelings are valid.
The rest of them looked good. Imral, I think, looked maybe the best. His dad died. Did you guys see that yesterday?
Wait, did you hear what West did?
Yes.
What?
He posted a picture from their party with Imrul inside the casket and was like, oh, I'm sorry. I'm really like something about like I'm feeling for my best, like one of my friends today, Imrul. But then he deleted it, put a picture of Imrul on his motorcycle and reposted it.
What an idiot.
What an idiot. On purpose.
No, it's just a bonehead.
Yeah.
Also, Imrul's post was, my dad passed out suddenly. And I was like,
did he pass away? I had to read
that. At the end, it said, rest in peace, Abu. And I was like, oh, that's sad. I sent him a message from us because he follows us. That's sad. And honestly, justice for Imrul, because all we got were like his sexcapades, and I feel like he had more to give. He like runs a school. I feel like bad.
I feel my like theory.
Like, bring more Imruls back and girls who girls who like would hook up with people like Imrul, and I feel like that should be the summer house every weekend. Young people getting together, having fun, hooking up, arguing, throwing watermelons. That's how we started. Not running to your bed at 9 p.m. Okay,
I think it's over for this cast, but when we talk about it, I do want to talk about like our thoughts because I did post some questions to our fans because I'm curious.
Sorry, I forgot.
Did you guys see? Do you guys watch Family Karma? Did you guys watch it? I love Family.
I watched the first season. Yes.
Justice for Family Karma too, because that show really needed to come back. I feel like honestly, like the like Indian community down here is so big, and I don't understand how that show like went off because I feel like there's so many fans and so many people are upset. Anyways, Amrit and Nicholas, his husband, are having a baby.
Love that.
Congrats.
Sonja left a Florida restaurant in an ambulance, but I heard it's because she was so drunk she was going to get arrested. So like
they said you either leave in an ambulance or a cop car.
Basically.
And then did you hear Ramona came out and she's like, she's great. She's doing great.
Yeah.
They'll never change.
I
They'll
hope I
never
see
change.
We're going out to dinner after the home show with Craigie, so I hope I see them out. Last time I was out up there, I did see Ramona out. They're just like walking. They're
in the wild.
They're just like us, you know. This is like not really newsworthy, but there wasn't a ton of news. But Larsa Pippen broke up with her new basketball player boyfriend, Malik Beeson. She said she doesn't know what she was thinking. She had COVID brain. Okay, it's like Larsa. 5 years later.
I know.
We're blaming COVID.
Okay, Larsa.
You're 5 years too late for that excuse, Larsa. And then I only posted this because of the connection to Porsha. So Real Housewives of Atlanta, Fallon, the one that was married to Simon, the one who Porsha stole that lady's husband. She has she had like a boyfriend, and they had a baby together like right after her separation. That was like another whole like scandal, how quickly she like got knocked up by someone else. But they were on that like couples retreat thing, but like the Love and Hip Hop variety, basically. Like that was the one that Apollo was on with Shireen.
Okay.
So they were on it together. They weren't doing well, but I guess they are still having a lot of sex because they just had another baby. And that's where I was going with that. Did you guys see any other news?
I saw something and I didn't read like the article with it, but Erica's case that she's got is like not looking good for her at all.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Does she even have any assets though? Like what would her assets
What
be?
are they gonna get?
Couldn't tell you.
Her diamond earrings, I think she doesn't even have them, right? Like she doesn't have anything.
Them.
Yeah.
I think she sold them. I believe.
Yeah, she doesn't have anything. She probably doesn't own her car. She definitely doesn't own her house. Like, what the fuck else does she have?
A Bravo paycheck.
A house you don't own either.
What?
That's
like, why would you redecorate a house you don't own?
That's what I was. Okay,
for a storyline.
That's what Kristen was like. Oh, let's paint this, and we're gonna change the lighting.
I was like, can you do that? Like, well,
for why?
Why do people do that in a place you don't own? Like, why take so much pride in a place?
When we rented our place in Astoria, the walls were like turquoise green, and because the people who moved out before us, that's how they painted them, and I just left them that color. It was like, I'm not wasting 1 penny of my money on this place.
No.
So
I've never painted. I mean, the worst I ever do is like always hang a TV on a wall at a place.
Yeah.
Like, I know I'm not getting my security deposit back. Anyways, that's all the news I got. Let's talk about the shows. The shows were a little boring this week. I won't lie to you.
It felt like a filler week.
Yeah, and I was wondering too, because it's Memorial Day. Like, are they off on Sunday? I wonder.
Oh.
I wonder. Anyways, Atlanta, boring, but Phaedra's coming back next week, so that's exciting. I just
a lot of.
It's all the same shit. I don't care about Porsha's divorce. I don't care that we can't talk about. I don't care about fucking Drew's divorce because you're lying about everything, crying. I don't care. I don't care.
What blew my mind was Drew was so surprised to hear that her kids weren't the same. And I was like, are you not spending time with them? Like,
probably not. Drew doesn't seem like she is. It seems like she's probably out with fucking Hot Dog King all the time.
Yeah, probably. Probably. I loved Angela's mom. Also, Angela's mom passed away like since this,
which was so sad. Her mom was like,
her mom deserves a peach. She was
the
so
high
funny.
point of the show.
Charles was so funny.
Her facial expressions, so good.
That was like it. Oh, Shamea and Porsha end up getting together and like make up, but like it doesn't last long because Porsha was all over the old gram saying, "Don't ever talk about Diane. I'm letting you know right now," because Shamea said something about how like their moms were friends, I guess, and they're not anymore. And she talked bad about Miss Diane, and it ain't looking good for their friendship.
It's kind of sad to see the show split a friendship.
But I feel like it's never was a real.
She didn't even go to her wedding. So, right. I mean.
I think it was always like she is like Porsha's lackey. Shamea is Porsha's minion.
I feel like Shamea was a better friend than Porsha.
Absolutely.
But I think it meant more to her than it meant to Porsha. So it's like, okay, that's your own fault, Shamea, you know? Anyways, Phaedra comes back next week, which, like, we're already, like, probably getting halfway through the season. So, did we get it halfway yet?
I don't think so. No.
It's got to be coming close.
I think we did.
We definitely didn't get this coming up.
Mid-season?
Yeah, we didn't get a mid-season trailer.
I'm
No
see
chance.
where we are in number 0 episodes, okay?
Because we're definitely at least double digits.
I think we might have been at 9, actually.
No, I can tell you in 1 second.
I'm going to look right now.
Let's see who's faster.
We are on episode 11.
Okay.
So I guess we are. Yeah, so we're not, 22 fucking episodes? Kill me now.
There's no way.
Maybe we traveled
is a season usually with reunion, so we would have gotten a mid-season by now. Maybe we did. I don't remember.
We did not. I don't know if we did or not. Oh. You know what?
Anyways,
I feel like we did.
Because I'm into that for sure.
Wait, what?
Love Hotel.
Oh my God, it's so good.
It's so cute. Okay, Ashley trying to fix her daddy issues with Ralph. Ralph falling right into it. He's like, yeah, now I love Ashley the most. No, she's just the youngest and hottest with the perkiest tits. Like, let's be honest. Ralph.
Dirty dog. Ralph is out there dirty dogging it.
He's a man. What did you guys expect? Jesus.
But then you've got Earl the Pearl. Earl the Pearl. I don't think so. I think they're setting us up to think she's going to tell him to leave, and it's a nice letter.
Hold on. Yeah, I don't want to interrupt, but the mid-season trailer dropped like 3 weeks ago.
I knew it. Not remarkable in any way, shape, or form.
I usually watch them, and I don't watch reunion. I don't watch that or reunion trailers because I like to be
surprised,
kind of. I watch a season trailer, but then I forget all that, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, back to Love Hotel. Joel taking a shot at She by Sheree. I'm
catching strays.
Who even are you?
Honestly, I could see why him and what's her name, Shannon don't end up getting along.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, same.
Also, though, I still think Shannon's crazy. So
she is. She absolutely is. She's nuts.
She's fucking insane.
I mean, losing her mind over Earl and then fucking commandeering Ashley's time, it's too much. She's insane. We need her though. And
absolutely.
Then Luann is life is a fucking cabaret. She's doing a hat dance for that guy.
When she was on a date and she's like, I'm looking for, I don't remember what the first
PP.
A man with a big PP.
She's like, do you know what that is?
She's like, it's a private plane. No, I'm just kidding.
Not kidding.
Her and him are the same person though. He's kooky too.
I just want to say I had a lovely conversation with Wale. It was one that wouldn't end. I had to stop responding because he just kept answering me. Justice for Wale, justice for decorum. Say it was so funny to me. I don't know why. I think it was him laying on the couch when he's like, Ashley, decorum. You're swapping spit with me, and then you're going and you don't even brush your teeth or change your outfit, and you're swapping
decorum.
Spit with me. So
but earlier in the episode she's like, I just can't respect him because he was in a throuple.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the other guy.
The other guy.
So funny. I posted a post justice for Wale and decorum, and he was like, I had no idea what I was getting myself into, and I was like, maybe you should have done some homework or something.
Yeah, I mean, it's a reality show.
I wonder if they knew they were getting cast with Housewives.
I didn't get the impression that they did have any idea what they signed up for. And I was like, at least you got a nice trip to Cabo. He was like, yeah, it was great.
But if you ever watched an episode of The Bachelor or any type of dating show, I mean, it's very...
You know what? This is a circus. You have signed up for a circus.
You're trying out to be on TV. You should have known what you're signing up for.
Yeah,
agreed. But I think also, if you're with Housewives, it's a whole nother ball game.
Okay. That's valid. Let's talk about Below Deck.
My son is playing with printer ink now. You gotta print something, buddy? I'll do it. We'll go to Kinko's later. Below Deck was also boring. The fucking Tzarina and Lara of it all. This is too much for me.
Although Captain Jason loves a hug.
And a kimono.
I will literally phone up to be a Sue just for the hug, honestly.
Captain Jason could definitely get it without even a second thought. I'd be like,
the more that I'm watching though, like he is so checked out. Like he's not into it at all this season.
He don't want to work anymore. He wants to sell his kimonos and do his what are his cameos? That's what he wants to do.
He's like barely participating.
Except for when he's like, just give me a hug. Give me a hug. What is this, Jason?
Or when he's eating M&Ms or feeding the fish. Like that's all he's done this whole season.
The fish have been great.
So Harry and Bree make it official, but like she didn't even want to, and
that was weird.
Exclusive partners.
She doesn't want to be a bad guy on TV. Like in the second the cameras go down, she's gonna be like, "That's a wrap."
Mm-hmm.
Well, for sure.
Well, obviously they're not together, so it didn't work out. But we end with the boat being beached. Oh, and Tzarina and Lara
oh my god! Wait, did you see the previews?
Yes, I like paused it and rewound. I was like, "Is it?
No, I didn't see it.
Is it on the sand?
It's on the sand. There's not 1 ounce of water around the boat.
Remember that happened 2 seasons ago too on Down Under. Like it was like a sandbar tide situation.
Jason's over there. He's like, this is not good.
No, I guess I did not watch the previews. I was so bored. I was just like, get this over, please.
Almost done.
Almost done.
1 episode.
Yeah.
Yes, and then we launch directly into the new Below Deck that starts on June 2nd.
I think one of the this season the guests were like very well behaved and normal, and like I need some like chaotic guest energy.
I need more foam, bosun.
all the growing up on this episode, that would be me the entire time.
You were all I could think about.
Yeah. Yeah.
People like they're not as terrible anymore. Either that or they're like acting they're so terrible, but like they're not as bad anymore because no one wants to get canceled.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that one guy that like I don't even want to say that one charter guest who have exchanged phone numbers.
Yes. Yes.
He's been on like 100 seasons, but he's made this like his career. Like he like is the permanent charter guest.
Can't knock it.
It's so funny to me. He like hosts them all. He like invited me to something in his area that he was like hosting them all at.
That's pretty
Anyways,
cool.
Let's talk about the Valley. Also, just because I need to clarify, like he's gay. This one charter guest that I changed numbers with. It wasn't for a good time.
Oh, I get it. It took me a second to get it. Oh my God.
I'm an idiot. Okay, let's talk about the Valley.
I just want to say fuck Janet with my whole chest.
I wrote a thing. I put a meme up on our account, and it was like, I think I'm speaking for everyone. I say fuck off, Janet. Everyone, like, there's 400 likes. There's a million comments. So
not
far.
one person.
One person writes, "You don't speak for me." I'm like, there's always one. There's always one. Janet. Oh, is that you, Janet? Cousin Karen? What?
I said it's probably Janet herself on her fucking Instagram.
Is that you?
I will say I go on Instagram, I go on Twitter, I go on Reddit, and everyone has usually like a different opinion. Like some people love this person, but across the board, not one person likes Janet. No. Okay?
No.
So
I think Jason might be the only one.
I get nervous
because apparently he takes his thing off.
I get nervous with a controversial post like that sometimes. Not nervous, but like I know it's like always gonna if you make a strong opinion about someone, like you're gonna find people that dislike. But when you literally only have one, it's pretty unanimous. The girls were coming a little too hard for Nia, in my opinion. She's like,
I just don't. Brittany has no dog in this fight.
No, like just because you're a fucking train wreck doesn't mean she shouldn't stick up for her husband.
And like, I don't think Nia was being like deceiving. They didn't ask, is he drunk? They just said, where is he? He's sleeping.
Right. He's sleeping. He's exhausted. Like, he has 3 fucking kids. And that's another thing.
Jasmine be like, oh, he's hammered. Like, it's her husband. Like, of course she's going to, like, make it sound whatever, better than
When
whatever.
Jasmine being in her confessional, like, oh, he's a voice actor. It's just like he's sitting there. I'm like, but he has 3 kids at home. And unfortunately for you, Jasmine, you don't know what it's like to have 3 kids at home. It's constant, especially when they're so little. Like, you literally don't get a break ever. So, yeah, he's fucking exhausted. He has 3 kids.
Mhm.
Did you see him standing on his own? That's what I was showing.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
also he did drink, which is not like a big deal. Like, yeah, everyone was drunk. Again, what is the big deal?
No.
I just don't understand. Like, I think Jasmine has some issues with what happened with her and Danny previously. Valid.
But you've already brought it up, so fucking let it go, bitch.
But,
you
like,
brought it up to him and he apologized. So unless, like, don't be his friend, don't be around him, or like,
yeah,
get over it.
But Brittany's got. I don't know why.
Been kicked out of a bar, please don't fucking talk to me because I've been kicked out of so many bars. It's like unnatural. Okay,
I've been kicked out of better places than Jax's studios.
Exactly. Every single time I used to go out with my old boss when we lived in the city, we would be kicked out of bars. Every single time we would go out, they would
What
be
were
like,
you doing? That it was a like frequent thing.
Very loud.
I don't know.
Very loud.
Loud, obnoxious. He was loud and obnoxious. I used to go out with him.
Oh no, she can get
Alex.
nasty when she drinks. She can get nasty with
I used to
people.
go out with my boss, this kid Alex, and me. It'd be the 3 of us, and me and my boss would be like crazy, and Alex would be like trying to wrangle us, and then we would get kicked out.
I think you're not like that anymore. You're just like a good time when you drink because you have kids now, and you're just like,
yeah, I am a good time
when you drink. But yeah, she used to get like
good time.
rowdy with people when she would get drunk.
Yeah, well,
Me too. Like fight people when you get drunk.
yeah. I think we had to leave.
Why are you looking at me? Fuck you looking at?
It's been a minute though, but I don't go out anymore, so probably
Like
You were
been like
just out at a bar crawl.
yeah, I know, and I got kicked out of. Well, I didn't get kicked out of the bar. My partner was extremely unhappy that we were there. He was like, "You guys should not be in this fucking place." Again, you're not a good time, okay?
So back to Danny being an alcoholic. No, I think it's fucked up to just assert that about someone. Like I mean, we didn't assert that about Jack in 12 seasons. Like, why are we putting it on Danny in 1?
Well, and I think so last week's preview was Janet saying that Nia goes to Al-Anon. And they showed that in the preview. They cut it from the episode.
I heard that.
They cut it from Watch What Happens because that was a question. So it aired on the East Coast, didn't air on the West Coast, and isn't on Peacock.
I didn't know that. I saw it.
I saw the clip. Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's supposed to be anonymous. That's kind of fucked up that you would say that.
Janet's just a fucking drag, man.
She is. Somebody posted a picture of our clip on TikTok of her. Like season 3 of VPR, and she was like Sheena's lackey. I'm like, well, there you have it.
Oh yeah, they were. I just watched. I'm like behind on Watch What Happens Live. Like I just watch clips, then I go back after. But it was like the one with Zach, and he was like, "Who out of 1 out of 10? Like, how big of a fan of VPR is Janet?" And he was like 12. Luke goes to Kyle Chan to get his ring because that's where we all go.
Literally.
Good as gold party. Anyway. So he's going to propose, which we already know. Great for them. I'm not like this, the soft launching Sheena on us by pretending she knows how to hike is like too much for me.
Well, I just love that her lower third was Michelle's friend.
Yeah.
No thanks.
I could do without Jesse's therapy session.
So. Oh, you don't want to watch a grown man scream into a pillow? That didn't do it?
I don't want to go to anyone's therapy session.
No!
They're not real.
I certainly don't want to go to yours. Just fucking drink a bottle of wine like a normal person.
Do you look at like a therapist differently? Like if they do like TV sessions from like a professional standpoint?
They're not real.
I asked you, I don't know if you responded. You probably did, but I said, is scream therapy in a pillow like normal? Because I tell my kids to scream in a pillow if they're angry.
I mean, it's not like therapy. I mean, it's like a release, I guess, but that's not like getting to any root of anything.
Okay. Noted.
I don't know. He was a life coach, which is a whole other thing because that's just a certificate anyone can get online. You can't get a degree in that. So There you go.
Maybe I'll be a life coach.
Well, I don't care how many letters you have next to your name.
Fuck you.
Wow. Really?
Do you guys know
that guy said that to me? Is that why you said that? Oh.
That's why I said it.
I know. That's why I thought. That's why I said fuck you.
I think Darcy, did you know that's why I said it? Okay.
Oh. We're all on the same page. Yeah, guess who got fired? That guy.
Not you.
Not this
many letters I have after my name, motherfucker, because the only letters you have after your name are fired.
Miss Alphabet.
Here's your pizza. Have a great day.
He did not think it was going to end that way.
I've been in the
Sure didn't.
whatever. You know what?
What did he say to me? You messed with the wrong one. Oh, nobody. Oh, no. You have met your match. Me. I didn't even have to say
it wasn't
anything.
even a fair match. He didn't realize.
You didn't even do anything. You had to do nothing.
Anyways, we can talk about that.
Different pod.
Different pod. Just over here being a boss. You know what I'm saying? Are we done on to the valley?
Yeah.
All right. The Summer House season finale. We can talk about it. It's fine. It was whatever. But I really want to know where you guys like see this going and where you want it to go.
So I think based on all of the discussions of like, this is an ending, this is a new beginning, Kyle and Lindsay have been the ones out doing press everywhere for the show. Like, I think it is going to spin off and they're going to have a new cast in the Summer House.
I think if they were going, I think they could keep Wes, they could keep Jesse, they could keep Lexi and build a cast around them because they're young, they're fun, they're all single. I think that could be. Gabby, even Gabby could stay.
And do Sierra, what?
She brings nothing. And to West's point, she literally doesn't even like talk about herself at all. She brings
true. You guys do have a point. You do have a point. I don't keep Sierra because she's boring. She doesn't bring anything.
All boring. Yeah, no, I don't need that. But I do want to see what they do with their lives because they are all like becoming like successful business humans.
Yeah.
So do them just like based in the city, whatever, and then just a whole new group in the Summer House.
They're not meant for a party house. They don't want to party. That's not the point of a party house, is to go to bed at 9:00 on a Saturday. Sorry.
Everyone was saying that like the last 15 minutes or so, like the point of it was like really not the Craig thing. It was really to like kind of see how we would like the three of them
react to that.
And you know what? I'm gonna give credit where credit's due. Amanda brought a little more for me this season, and usually I'm like not an Amanda fan, but I think she was in a much better place, and she was like fun and light, and I kind of liked it. She was funny when she brought them in a bagel and she was like singing. I thought that she was so fun.
I like Amanda. I think
I don't want her on the Summer House, but I did like her more this season than I have in previous seasons.
Yeah. I mean, Kyle, I want to always watch Kyle. I find him wildly entertaining, and like he is surprisingly like in touch with other people's feelings.
Well, like Shep, I'm starting to get a little creeped out by how old he is, like hanging out with some of these like young people in a shared house.
Fair enough.
It's starting to creep me out. It's like you're getting to a creepy age.
You're about to pull out that AARP card.
Right. Like, I don't know. So I would really love to see, and like we can call it whatever. I've been calling it winter in the city, but we can call it whatever we want. But I would just like to see some of these people, not all of them. I don't think I need Sierra on anything, to be honest. Like, what am I going to watch you do? Pose with clothes on for, like, shoots, catalog shoots? Like, I don't know. But, like, Sierra, or not Sierra, Paige, even Amanda, now that she has her own little thing going on. And they do have a pretty successful, like, drink line, you know?
I think they should do that, like promote Loverboy even more, show the office, work in the office.
I wonder if they'd ever do
Carl and what he does with Soft Bar.
A Loverboy show, like a specific Loverboy show, and then the girls of Summer House get their own thing.
I bet that they have some fun young people working for them. You can definitely tell that their social media is being run by like fun young people. They always respond. Yeah. They're very nice. So I'd like to watch them. What?
They have good TikToks and stuff.
That's what I want. I want a Loverboy show with Kyle as the boss, your LVP role, and then I want the women of the Summer House.
Yeah. Yeah. And Carl.
And Carl.
Yeah. Justice for Carl.
I could do that, but that's my personal opinion. So, also, Jenna said she didn't understand Sierra's costume. When I explained it to you, did you understand it better?
I got it, but I'm like, if you have to explain it to me, this is like not that funny, to be honest.
I think it's also that was very of the moment last summer, that song. But I think it's also just like a man. Scary.
Oh, that song, I'm looking for a man in finance.
Finance, yeah.
Trust fund.
They play that on Dancing with the Stars all the time.
Oh.
Yeah, it just
it's like, actually the last kind of man I'm looking for as a man in finance. Trust fund 6'5". Actually, you know what? Maybe I am.
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
Are you looking?
I think if you know what you're getting yourself into,
don't let your marriage stop you from finding the love of your life.
Spicy.
Oh, I'm just kidding. Just kidding. You're okay.
We have this grass plant, and he's scared of it, and he just dumped the whole thing on us.
Oh.
Freaked. He was like...
I gotta say, my big gripe with Summer House was they hyped up Paige is going to talk about Craig texting these other girls, and then it never happened. And they always do that fucking bait and switch all the time. I think they were
smart to do it because we've all kind of like moved on at this point. To do it at this point would just be like,
and maybe they realized that most of
the other talent, like he's a big earner for them as well, so you can't piss off the other talent.
Exactly. That's what I was just going to say. Maybe they realized a lot of the fan base was more Team Craig too.
Well, I would be curious to know too, like how, because like obviously like Giggly Squad and Sewing Down South were both founded in the time that they were on the show. So that means Bravo's getting something from them. And I would be curious to know which one of them is bringing in more too.
Oh, I told you how much Paige makes for a commercial.
Yeah. But not her Giggly Squad.
Giggly, yeah, you're right. Giggly Squad makes yeah. They make a ton, by the way.
Yeah. I have to wonder, like, I mean, what is the stuff that we don't see that just gets completely edited out of these episodes?
Yeah, I always wonder that too.
The stuff on the cutting floor is probably one of more.
They sit there and they say they did a 2-hour, 3-hour dinner, and you see about 10 minutes of that dinner.
Right. So. Right. Yeah. I mean, the episode itself. Okay, we did a scary party. We got more of Jexy, which I'm so over, Jexy. And we can, like, move on from that. It's been going on from episode 1 to episode 15, over it.
That better not be the whole reunion.
You know what, though? I think Lexi knew what she was doing because she got so much screen time. She knew. Good for you, Lexi. Her mom, and her sister, they are media trained. I don't know by who. I don't know how, but good for her. Get your bag.
People. Isn't Bieber from Canada?
Yeah.
Bieber's people, not the China cabinet.
I mean, we saw more of Lexi's sister and her mom than we saw of like Sierra or Gabby. So,
yeah,
Gabby, what did she even do?
Nothing.
Tried to speak up at the dinner table.
Lindsay gave birth, so good for Lindsay.
Yeah,
leave it to her biggest hater to come in and be like, "You're in denial. You're done here."
Death to your vagina. I'm like, Danielle, like, what is wrong with you?
Danielle with a passion.
She's such a hater. Hater.
She's so
you guys
gross.
Use her app? You using her app to get dressed in the morning?
Google's moving in on her space. Google is rolling out their own like clothing.
Oh my god. I'll never forget where
sorry, Dawn, that I've called Donay for 2 years.
Well, now it's about to be
Guys, I can't say anything when I read it. What is wrong with me?
No, it happens all the time. All the time. I tell the medical students, because like some of our textbooks, like you can have it enunciate for you. I'm like, this is really helpful so you don't embarrass yourself in class.
I think what makes it worse is that I speak Italian and it's so phonetic. So when I see something that looks like a Latin origin, like that's how I say it, and it's never right. Donne, which means women in Italian, which I was like, wow, what a cool name for an app. Not what she was trying to do.
You give her way too much credit.
Way too much credit. She's
I'm
not a girl.
CEO and a founder. Okay, I'm a You know what, you guys? We're CEOs and founders.
Iconic line, really.
And you'll be seeing it tomorrow when you see our 100 favorite Bravo moments. on our Instagram at Boujee Bravo Bitches. Just nice
That was slick. That was real
Thank
slick.
Thank you.
Okay, well,
I
if
went
you like
to the dentist and I can't stop looking at my own teeth. Don't they look like extra white?
They are really white.
Thank
Do you whiten? Do you use like whitening strips?
I did recently before I went to the dentist.
And you're really tan too, so
that always
That's
helps.
for my 20-minute walk a day, everyone.
So jealous. I'm like pale as a
I wish I knew what the sun looked like.
I know, I haven't seen the sun in weeks.
Hot. It's blistering hot. And Romeo likes to ride in this little blue car that I have to push, and it's so hot.
Well, it is the opposite here. We were under a frost advisory the other day. Like, I can't fucking get out in my garden.
In 2 weeks.
Are your plants even going to be alive?
We haven't been able to plant anything yet.
Well, at least you didn't plant anything yet.
What are those winter ones that come back in the summer? You just
perennials.
Yeah, you should plant all your winters. Anything else, guys? For our 100th
Happy
episode?
100! We did it!
I just want to say I feel closer to you guys than I did 100 episodes ago.
Oh.
And I always loved you.
That.
Love you guys.
We've only gotten better with time.
Yeah. And podcasting together makes your friendship stronger.
Strong.
That is
true. We also text 24/7, so.
Isn't it weird to think of all the things that have happened since we started podcasting too?
You had a kid.
Yeah. I had a baby.
So did Amanda. 2 children have come from this podcast. Isn't that crazy?
Did you buy a house on this podcast?
I did. No, I think we closed right before.
Okay.
Yeah. Crazy. No, we've only podcast. Remember, I used to podcast in my closet before I got a real one.
My favorite was when you were in Italy in the bathroom, and it took hours to upload.
Yeah.
Oh my god, I know. That was
you guys, I podcasted from my parents in Florida.
You did.
I did it from the Bahamas too. That's when I got pregnant. I got pregnant right before our podcast. During our podcast. No, I'm just kidding. It was a different episode we were airing that day.
Oh my god.
God love ya.
All right, gals.
You like what you heard
for the big MD Dubs? It's MD Dubs.
Nothing. It's raining.
Yeah, we're supposed to go away, but if the weather keeps up, I'm not fucking going because I will refuse
to
go upstate. House that's not mine. Yeah, we're supposed to go upstate, so we're definitely not going tomorrow. We're going to our neighbors. They're having like people over, so
we are having a pool party tomorrow with our friends. We're doing pool.
I know. Who are your
friends?
Oh, I have one other friend that's not you guys. They're Romeo.
Okay.
And I just
much better.
happened to talk, and I talked to the moms.
Okay. I'll allow it.
Sunday pool day. And then when we see Craigie at the home show.
Oh.
And Monday pool day. Pool.
My kids don't have school. Oh, I'm done working. I'm done working until Tuesday. Everything today. Here, do this. I'm like, this is Tuesday's problem.
7 hours later on TikTok.
My boss doesn't know it, but I'm done working till Tuesday too. They tried to rob me of vacation time today.
What?
I'm so over. I had time from last year because I work from home, so it's like really. I don't need.
Yeah, like what are you taking the time for? That makes sense.
So I had like an extra week's vacation, and they like wouldn't pay me out for it, and they didn't tell. Like she didn't tell me I had it, and she didn't tell me I had to take it by March. So they just want to take it away now. I'm like.
No.
Alrighty. Well, so for the next 5 Fridays, when you think I'm working, I'm fucking not.
Yeah. Period.
Hope you're not listening.
I was gonna say, we gonna leave that?
I don't even think they know how to turn on Spotify. So I think we're good.
I really don't care if anyone knows that I watch TikTok.
I don't care either. No one's gonna know.
Please.
All right, just so everyone knows, upcoming shows: Below Deck, June 2nd; Next Gen NYC, June 3rd; Real Houses of Miami, June 11th; The McBee Dynasty, June 30th; King's Court, July 13th.
What is King's Court? Wait, is that on Bravo?
We talked about this all last week.
It's on Bravo.
So I don't know if they're airing it because when it was Queen's Court, it was just a Peacock show, but Bravo is really promoting it, so it might be a Bravo show now.
And who are the guys on
Tyson Beckford?
Tyson Beckford and 2 like athletes, I think.
Okay, that's all I needed to know. Okay,
and Holly Davidson Pete.
Okay.
and her husband are the hosts. No, we're not going to take all the jars off the shelf, but thank you. If you like what you heard here, follow us on Spotify or wherever you get your podcasts. You can follow us on our socials. Check us out tomorrow for our 100 favorite Bravo moments. You can like yours and repost. Anyways, we're on Instagram at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Threads at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on TikTok at Boujee Bravo Bitches, on Twitter at Boujee Bravo Bees. We have a Facebook group and we also have a YouTube channel.
That's it, bitch.